Another video. I've done an Ocado shop this time, so slightly something different than what I usually do. So I'm just going to run you through my meal plan first of all, so what I've planned. So we're starting off over here. So this is today. I was going to make enchiladas, but I totally forgot, and I already opened the wraps to make some wraps last week, and I didn't see them up properly, so now they've gone all mouldy. So I've actually made spaghetti bolognese instead tonight, but that was also a waste because of how hot I was in the kitchen. After I cooked, I really wasn't in the mood to eat my dinner. It's been so hot today and muggy. I've managed to drag my fan out of the cupboard, but yeah, my pasta dish is over there. I've not ate it at all. It's just been way too hot, and it's like all dried up now. So I might make a sandwich in a little bit because I've not actually ate today. But yeah, does anyone else get like that? And you're just way too hot to eat? But yeah, that's what's happened today. So ignore that. But tomorrow, I'm going to make some chicken katsu burgers, which I'm really looking forward to making. I'm going to put that with some mixed salad, and I've got this potato salad to kind of go with the chicken katsu burgers. It shouldn't take me too long to make those, I don't think. They're quite a quick recipe, so cause I'll have to do that when I finish work. Then moving on to the Monday, I'm going to be making this taco bubble casserole, which is just, I think by bubble it just means the cheese bubbling on top. It was a recipe I found, which is served with mostly lettuce, but I'm going to put these pita chips that I brought, and I'm going to put those underneath the taco bubble casserole, instead of using like pasta. So that's for Monday. Then Tuesday, I'm going to do a pie. I brought a pie from Ocado. Well, it's a Marks and Spencer's brand I brought. I'm going to serve that with some mashed potatoes, some broccoli, and some gravy. So I've got that. So if you want to, the D is my day shifts. And then 28th I'll be off, and I'm going to make this Louisiana linguine. I got a free box from Simply Cook, but you basically pick a recipe and it gives you free little flavour sachets. So one of them I picked was this Louisiana linguine. You still have to buy like most of the ingredients yourself, but you get the little sachets obviously to flavour it. So yeah, that's what we're going to make on the 28th. And this was another one of their recipes. So this is the Thai basil stir fried rice. Again, I'll get the sachets, and I've had to buy like the pork mince and the basil and that for that one. So that's what I'll do on Thursday on my day off. Then the Friday, I don't finish till 6 o'clock, so I'm going to make some sausage casserole, which I might make in the slow cooker this time around, and then just serve that with some mashed potato and some broccoli. Obviously, like I normally say, I do tend to switch these around because it depends what goes off quickly. I've tried to do it in order of like what's going to go off first in the fridge, so hopefully I've got it right this time, but we'll see. Yeah, so that will be the first week. Yeah. Then the second week, I'm going to be making, we start off over here, which will be the chicken korma. I might move that, I don't know, to a different day yet, but that's another one of the Simply Cook recipes, and they get the little flavour sachets with it for the korma, so that will be on that day. Then I bought this, it's called Reina. It's a brand type of pasta, but you'll see in my video it's like this meal deal pasta dish, so we're going to have that on the Monday. So we'll have that then. And then this is another one of the Simply Cook recipes. So it's miso cod, served with rice and some green beans. So that's what I've got planned for the Tuesday. It says it shouldn't take any more than like 20 to 30 minutes to cook, so it shouldn't be too bad to cook on that day, hopefully. Then the Wednesday I'll be off. I'm going to do a chicken and cashew nut, which is a Chinese dish I saw. I'm going to go serve that with some rice. I've already got the jasmine rice in the cupboard, so I didn't need to buy any more rice. And then Thursday, which would be a day off, my partner's requested these honey garlic. I put pork noodles, but I think I'm going to do it with chicken instead. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I can't remember what I made last time. I'm going to have to check back into my... It's in one of my videos somewhere, but he really liked that, and that's done in the slow cooker. So we're going to have that on the Thursday, and then the final day will be the Friday, and I'm going to make some sweet and sour. It's like battered chicken with some chili chips. Again, depending... The second week tends to change a lot, but we'll see. And hopefully I shall remember to take pictures of each one I do this time around, because I have been slacking in that area. But yeah, that's my little meal plan, and I'll just get on with the Ocado shop for you. Hi everybody, I just want to do a quick little intro before I get started showing you what I've got this time around. So I've been to Ocado this time, which is an online supermarket, and they partner with Marks and Spencer's. And if you're not from the UK, Marks and Spencer's is like our top end of the supermarket, so they're a lot more pricier than our normal standard supermarkets over here. I've tried like a couple of bits from Marks and Spencer's, but I've never been really able to afford to shop there. But I wanted to try Ocado because I noticed when I was looking on their website that some of the prices were quite similar to normal supermarkets. Now prices have gone up and stuff. Plus I had a £20 voucher off there as a new customer. So that's why I tried it this time around. I've been wanting to try it for a while, but it just depends on the prices. So this, well, originally it was 170, but with the £20 off it was 150. I say that the only thing I did notice was it was 150, but I got charged in my bank 159.99. So they've charged me an extra nearly £10. And I couldn't work out why, but it says that like for first time customers they charge a little bit extra for bags and weighed items, which I don't really get because I've not really had any like weighed items. So I find that a bit strange, but apparently it's just the first time they do it. And it says like it's a pre-authorized payment, and they'll take the final payment so once it's been delivered, which has now been delivered. I did check my bank, it still says pending or something like that. So I don't know if I'm going to get that £10 back, or they're going to take the 159. I don't know at this point. But yeah, I do take that into account because I didn't realise when I did my shop. But I think what I've read in the reviews, it's just the first time that they do that. They don't really explain properly why, but it's a bit annoying. But yeah, this is usually for, I do my shopping for 2 weeks. There's my friend around at the minute, so I'm feeding 3 adults at the moment. So it works out about £75 a week that we spend. So I did a 2-week shop, but yeah, I'll basically run through what I've got from Ocado, lots of different things to kind of show you and go through. Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today I've been to Ocado for a change. As I probably explained at the beginning a bit about the shop, but I'll basically just talk you through what I've got today. Obviously Ocado is a mixture of Marks and Spencer's and Ocado's own brand stuff. So the first thing I got is this moo milk. I got this because we needed some long life milk, because our milk keeps going off quite quickly in the fridge. So this was about £1.10. So I got that in case of so this is the normal milk I got, which was £1.50. This is the Ocado brand, sorry, in £1.55. But I'm not sure if it's our fridge or just the hot weather at the minute, but our milk only seems to only last in like 2 days, so I got that one in case this one goes off. Next I picked up, me and my partner, our usual milkshakes. So this is the Marks and Spencer's brand. I think I've had this one before and it's actually quite nice. So this was £1.90 and I got 2 of those. Next up I picked up, these are the 900ml ones. These are the innocent tropical fruits. These were either £3 each or they were on offer for 2 for £4. So I got an apple raspberry one and just a normal tropical fruit one to try because I've not had this one before. This was 52p for this packet of basil. I think this is for, I'm making a Louise linguine, I think that's how you say it, like pasta dish. So I needed that for that. Then at the back, I got these Gasto chips. These are triple cooked chips. I've never had these before. These were £2.80 for 600 grams, so that's quite a smaller bag. But basically I got this pie here because I really wanted to try it and it had like 5-star reviews. So this is a chicken leek and smoked bacon pie, which was really quite expensive. This was £8 and that serves 2 people, so it's quite a large pie. That's the Gastropub one, but they did have a meal deal for £12 that come with some chips and a dessert, but they were out of the smaller chips that come with it, so I just cancelled that deal. So I just got a separate bag of the triple cooked chips to go with that pie, which I'm really looking forward to trying. The reviews said that, like, even though it was £8, that it was actually worth it, so I'll definitely let you know what that's like. Look at that. I found a recipe for some miso cod. I've ordered these little flavour sachets from Simply Cook, and they gave me some recipes, and they're like, it was a free trial box, but you got like 3 different flavoured sachets. It's hard to explain when I've not got it with me because it's still in the post, but yeah, one of the recipes is miso cod. I did want the Marks and Spencer's, the skinless and boneless one, but that was only £5, but that was completely out of stock when I switched, so I had to get this one instead, which was more expensive. This was £6.50 for 2 cod fillets. So I've actually switched to a voiceover because my friends have come round and it was getting so hot in that kitchen, you could probably hear I was really out of breath, so I've had to wait till it cools down later in the day. But yeah, I got some of these wafer thin chicken breasts, and underneath I got the applewood smoked cured ham, which I'm really looking forward to trying. I think they were like £2.90 each, or they were supposed to be 3 for £8, which is again a bit more expensive than normal supermarkets, but as expected when you shop in the higher brand. But yeah, I must have missed out on the offer because I only had 2 and I did double check and I didn't get 3, so I did miss out on that. Next up I got these Heck sausages. You might have seen me order these in my last shop I did. These were £2.55 on offer at the minute on Ocado. They were really, really nice last time, and I'm going to make some like chicken bagels with those. Then I got, these were again a more premium product that I paid for. So these were the pork, parmesan and truffle sausages. So they were £5, which again, like, I wouldn't really spend £5 normally, but again with the £20 off voucher, I wanted to give them a go because I've always been wanting to try these. I actually thought truffle was cheese for some reason, and it's not. It's a fungus that grows on the roots of trees, because I've heard a truffle is one of the most expensive ingredients you can buy, but it's because apparently it takes years to grow. I was looking on the back here to see how much truffle they actually put in, because I didn't imagine it'd be a lot, with it being an expensive ingredient. I think they said on the back it uses white truffle oil, so yeah, I don't imagine there's much in there with that expensive. They were £5 for, I think there's get at least 10 or 12 in that packet anyway. Then moving on, I bought this packet of linguine. So this is usually £2.60, but I got it for £1.30 on offer at the moment. So about the price as the other supermarkets. So that's to go with my Louisiana, I can't pronounce it, Louisiana linguine recipe. But yeah, I got that. Then I got some sour cream. This was the only one they had. This was £1.30 for that small pot there, but that goes on a bunch of different recipes. Then I got the Marks and Spencer's single cream, that's to go in the linguine recipe. That was 80p, so that wasn't too bad of a price for that one. Then I picked up some creme fraiche. They had a normal one which was £1.45, or they had this extra special like Normandy creme fraiche one. This was £1.70 for this one, but this had more favourable reviews than the normal branded one, so I wanted to give that one a go whilst I could. Then I picked up this deli style coleslaw, which I was expecting it to look a bit nicer, because on the picture it looks nicer than it does in person. It looks more like a whiter, a creamier sauce on the website. But yeah, otherwise I would have just picked up the normal standard coleslaw, to be honest. But yeah, I got that. They were £2.75 each, I think, for that. But I got a deal. I got 2 for £4, so I picked up the deli style coleslaw, and underneath I picked up the baby potato salad. So this is the baby Charlotte potato salad that I picked up, and this looks really, really nice. I'm going to serve this with my katsu chicken burgers I'm going to make. But yeah, it's a steamed potatoes with mild spring onion and mayonnaise. But yeah, that looks really nice. So they were 2 for £4 for both of those. Then I got a big bag of onions. These were 95p for that large bag there. And then these Ocado green beans, they were £1 for that bag. So I got them. Next up I got these Blue Dragon medium noodles, which I have said before I'm not keen on Blue Dragon, but the Marks and Spencer's brand was out of stock. And these had quite 5-star reviews as well. And these were on offer for £1 at the minute. They're usually £1.60 it says. But they're ready to wok noodles, so that would be definitely quite interesting to try and see if they're actually nice. I bought these ground almonds to go in a curry dish, I believe. They were £2.50, I think, one of those for that bag. I didn't realise how small the bag was though. I wish I'd double checked that, because I feel like that's quite expensive for that tiny bag. But anyways, next up I got some more tomato puree, because I'm completely out of mine. I've just used the last of it. So that was 65p for their own brand there. Then I needed some fish sauce. It was either this one or the Blue Dragon one, and I thought this looked a bit more like fancy and nicer. So that's the napalm fish sauce. So that was £2.10, and I use that in soups and all sorts of recipes. Then next up I needed some taco seasoning. That was £1. That was the only one that they had on offer, so I just randomly picked that one. Then these were only spices that I could find on Ocado. So they were £2.10 each, which is more than I would ever usually pay, but I didn't really have a choice because they were kind of the only branded ones they did. As well as the tomato ketchup was £1.80, but I mean, we don't really like ketchup, we only use that for recipes and that. As well as this teriyaki sauce. This looks nice. This was £1.20 for the Marks and Spencer's brand. But yeah, that's to go on my katsu burgers. And then I didn't realise how small this tub was. So this was £2, and it's really tiny. I didn't realise how much smaller it was. But yeah, this is the vegan mayo aliola sauce. Oh, garlic aliola, I can't pronounce it. But yeah, I suppose it is expected with how expensive Heinz ketchup is these days. But yeah, I got that, and then I just needed some salsa. So this was $1.25. This is the Marks and Spencer's red salsa. Again, I've never tried that one before. Then next up, I was really excited to show you these. These are the, I think it's the Cohen everyday bagels, and they're really soft and look really nice. They were $3.25 for 4, but they're quite big and freshly made. Some of the reviews said that they go off really quickly, like in 2 days, but if you look at the life on that, it does say 2 days life. So we're gonna have to have these tomorrow. And obviously I got my friend round, and then I can give one to my neighbour, I think. So that will all be gone tomorrow. So we got those. They look really nice to try. And then I got the Harvest Snaps at the back. They were £1.50. And the Cheerios, it was either £2.75 for a small box or £3.30 for the large box. So I thought I might as well just get the one just to share this cereal, because usually I get 2 different kinds, but I just got the one box to share. And I got those pretzel sticks there. They were $2.10. And then I got some more bagels. I ordered the multi-seed ones, but they substituted for the poppy seed ones. But these also look really nice. They were $1.65 for that bag. But yeah, I got those because obviously those bagels will be gone tomorrow, those Kohan ones, so those ones will do for the rest of the 2 weeks. I've just put them in the freezer at the moment. And then my partner's usual Max Crisp at the back. Then I got these for work, because I've not really planned much lunches other than the bagels and that. And I don't really want to eat much whilst I'm at work, because obviously a lot of the stuff this week is more carb like. So I thought if I could have a cup of soup instead. These were free for £3.50. So I got a chicken and vegetable, Thai chicken and lemongrass, and the minestrone with crouton soup. So I figured if I have those, and then that will leave me with lots of points left, so I can have more of my carb items this week. Then I picked up, I was really excited to get this. It's a Green Dragon self-raising flour, and I'm excited over flour. But it's because I watch like a lot of Chinese cooking videos, and the person I watch really recommends this brand. He says it's a much more finer flour to use, so it's good for making like chicken balls and that kind of stuff. So he said definitely get that brand if you can. And I've not seen it in normal supermarkets, but I saw it on Ocado for $2.50, so I picked that up. So yeah, that's probably my favourite item, a bag of flour. But yeah, I got some crumpets. They were 75p, and then these were like really smaller than I thought. So these were £2.10. These are the lightly salted pita chips, but that'll do for 3 of us anyway. I'm just going to serve some bolognese on top of those. I've never had those before, but they're one item that I have seen before that I was excited to try. Then I got some butter beans. They were £1.10, so a bit more pricey than normal supermarkets. I hate doing voiceovers because I have to talk a lot faster and I can't explain as much as I want to. Well, it's a bit annoying. But yeah, I picked up that, and then some light soy sauce, which was £1.15. And then these was in an offer, so these were free for £7. So I got this chicken and bacon smoked tortellini. Sorry, I had to pause, someone's car alarm was going off. But yeah, I got this like large garlic bread. So this is usually £3.95 just on its own, and it's like a chili and a garlic bread served with some butter, and you get a little separate spread to put that on top. But I got that in the deal, so in the 3 for £7. So I got the garlic bread, the tortellini, and the tomato and basil sauce. So that was 3 for £7. I then picked up, I can't pronounce it. Is it gocchini? Something like that. It's these tomato and basil balls. which I've never had before, so I can't tell you what these are like at the minute, but because obviously there's 3 of us, I wanted to bulk up the dish a bit more because I didn't think there would be enough in that bag for 3 people. So yeah, I got that, so that will make a nice meal, so I'm definitely looking forward to trying that. Then I picked up some Red Delicious apples, they were 2.25, and then the chestnut mushrooms were the Ocado brands, they were 80p. Then I thought these were a weird price, so these were £2.10 each, or they were 2 for £2, which didn't really make sense. It was actually cheaper to buy 2 than it was to buy 1, which was really odd. But yeah, again, I've not tried those brands of mozzarella before, so I picked them up, and then I picked up the Marks and Spencer's creamy soft cheese. That was £1.15. Then I picked up the activity yogurt. So these were on offer for 2 for £3. We've got the raspberry and the strawberry kind. Bags, and you get 6 peppers, 3 red and 3 yellow in there. So I thought that was actually a really good price for peppers, actually. It's usually like £1.85 just for free. But yeah, I picked up them, and I picked up these bag of Marks and Spencer's British carrots. They were 40p, and the bananas were 89p. So I thought that was a really good price on the veg, actually, for saying it's a higher end shop. I then picked up the Ocado brand of toilet paper. So I picked up 2 lots of 4 rolls. They were £1.95 each, because it was either like £4.50 for 9 rolls or just under £4 for 8 rolls. So I did it that way, so it was a little bit cheaper. So I got those 2. I then picked up some more kitchen towel because it was completely out. That was £2.50, which I don't know if that was expensive really, because I usually get one that's like £1.30. So for 2, it's not really that bad. Again, this was another kind of odd deal. It was either £2.10 for 1 or £2.50 for 2. So you might as well get 2 and you for an extra 40p. So yeah, that's just. Then I picked up this Astonish Freshly Clean Zesty Lemon Cleaner. This was £1.30. This had the most best reviews as well, so looking forward to giving that a go. I then needed some more dusty cloths, so these were a bit expensive than what I usually pay. So they were £2.50 for 2 dusters, but they were more expensive on Amazon, so unless I went to town I couldn't really get them, so I got that. And then those medium tie handle freezer bags were £2.50 for 50, because completely out of my freezer bags. And then these wipes were £2.50 as well for 120 wipes. Then annoyingly I've had to put my phone on charge because I had like 4% battery, so I've had to bring items over here to show you. But I got this in the flash sale, which is something that comes up at the very last page when you check out. So this was 74p, and they give you stuff like that's more than half price than what it normally shows on the website, so I couldn't really refuse to pick that up for 74p. So I got that, and then I got these King Edward potatoes. So these were £2 for the 2.5 kilograms. They were a substitute for my butter gold ones I did order, but yeah, they gave me those ones instead. And then I got 3 packs of these. So these were 2 for £8. It wasn't very good with chicken, but I didn't have a lot available. But yeah, I got 3 packs of those. They're normally £4.25 each. So I picked up that. And then I picked up 2 packs of these red gem lettuces. These were 98p each, and they look a lot better than the ones I got from Tesco last time, if you remember. But yeah, I got 2 of those. They were 98p for them. So yeah, that's everything I got from Ocado this time around. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, it's a pleasure showing you what I've got. Yeah, I can't wait to try this all, to be honest. It'll be a different kind of a change. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.